Hello? 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 Hi. Sorry, I accidentally timed out one of you. That was by accident. I'm so sorry about that. But I'm here. Hi. I'm so... Yeah, are you okay? Bit of an eepy voice. Yeah, I'm very tired right now. Yeah. Hi, Blair. Hi, Megayako-kun. Hello. Oh my gosh, my eczema is flaring up again. It's been really bad lately. Why? Oh, it's so itchy. 1 second. Let me just put some cream on it. Wait. But how are you? It's 2 p.m. 2:15 p.m. Doesn't feel like 2. Oh my god, it's so itchy! I hate having skin problems. Oh, X-Pastor! Welcome to memberships! Thank you so much for joining. We're happy to have you. Yippee! It always makes me so happy to see new membies. Started 3-day weekend, so feeling good? Yeah? 3-day weekend? 3-day weekend, except I'm working my ass off this 3-day weekend. Don't feel like a weekend to me. Honestly, every day doesn't really feel like any weekend. Any weekend doesn't really feel like any weekend. Does that even make sense? What am I saying? Every day is the same for me. That's what I'm trying to say. Hello. Welcome in. A little tired, but I don't have time to sleep more. Unfortunate. I think that's also my situation. I woke up earlier today, actually. Even though I went to bed, like, relatively, like, late-ish. I think I fell asleep around, like, 2 or 2:30. But I woke up around, like, 8. So I got, like, 6 hours-ish of sleep. And then... I showered, I had some food. Cause Mama Witch hadn't gone to work yet, so she made me eggs and toast! Very nice of her. And then, what else did I do? I did work. I actually did a lot of work. And I don't know if it's getting anywhere, to be honest. Oh, and I also painted my nails. It was kind of a disaster, I won't lie. It was kind of a disaster, cause, what's it? I didn't like the shade that I picked, so I wanted to take it off, but I had already painted it on, like, my thumb and my pointer finger, so I tried to wash it off with water, and that didn't really go very well, but it's okay. Eric, thank you so much for the soup! God, you're so cute. What did I do? You said this last time you sent a super too. I guess no hand cam show until... Yeah. I mean, they don't look bad. But I kind of forgot that the nail polish that I have is a little bit more on the sheer side. I kind of wanted something a little more opaque, but it's fine. They still look really nice. They're like... It's like kind of like a very sheer rose gold shimmer. Is what I put on. It's more like a peach actually, rather than a rose gold, but can't really tell because it's really sheer. Acetone is best for removing nail polish. Yeah, I unfortunately don't have acetone, and I remember throwing out my nail polish remover not too long ago because I was like, I'm not gonna need this. You know what you did? What did I do? But yeah, we don't get to see Blair's cute hands. I mean, I could set up the hand cam right now, but... I'm kind of lazy. Just don't put acetone in the plastic cup. Oh, does it, like, melt it? Yeah, I do need some nail polish remover, I guess. What I was more annoyed about is that I accidentally knocked over one of the bottles. So, like, nail polish got on my freaking Got on my freaking desk mat, and I'm so mad because my desk mat is white. So like stains are like so easily visible, and it doesn't look clean, and it makes me mad. And now I'm like, how do you clean your desk mats? How do you clean a desk mat? Do you think if I put acetone on it, it'll get rid of the nail polish stain? It might not get rid of other stains, but it'll at least get rid of the nail polish stain, right? I'm not too sure. But yeah, I really like this desk mat too, so I don't know. I was like thinking to myself, I was like, what if I just got a new one of the same exact one? I just don't get mine dirty. No, here's the thing though. I've been pretty good about keeping this one clean for like... How long have I had this for? Like... I think around maybe like 6-ish months, half a year. And it doesn't really have that many stains except for the very visible nail polish stain. Except it doesn't... You can't really tell that it's nail polish, to be honest. It just looks like a wet spot. What type of material is your desk mat? Just cloth? I think so, maybe? I'm not too sure. That might also get rid of the print too, depending on the percent of acetone. Oh. Luckily, it's not on the print though. It's like on like a white spot of the... It's like it's just the plain fabric part of the design. So, I don't know. You could get one for decoration and use the stained one for doing stuff. That's true. That's true. But, I don't know. I think this desk mat was also out of stock last time I checked. Hold on. Actually, let me check. It's, I got it from this artist called Zero Type, and I really like their stuff. They have like a nice, like... style that's like a mix of like retro but like graphic design and like tech, like, so it looks really clean and like cool. But I have their desk mat. Yeah, it's sold out. Damn, unfortunate. I really liked it because it was like white and it had like a bunch of like pastel colors on it. But they have like other desk mats too, but they're... Oh wait, this one's also white. Oh, but it's sold out. Okay, never mind. No! I'm so sad. Huh. I was thinking Blair's gonna, oh, buy a new desk mat with Hachiware on it. Oh, Hachiware would definitely be cute. I don't know if there's like a good one around, you know? Since it's white, you could try rubbing alcohol or hydrogen peroxide. I don't think the hydrogen peroxide is gonna work because I tried to use hydrogen peroxide to get the nail polish off of my nails. Since I didn't have nail polish remover. 90% acetone would definitely damage your desk mat. Huh, okay. I'll keep that in mind then, but maybe I'll just get a new one. This is why having like a white aesthetic kind of sucks, because everything gets dirty so easily. But oh well. Items don't... Things don't stay brand new forever. Oh, sorry. I'm still like kind of waking up, so like I feel like I'm kind of... My headspace is like kind of like ooh right now. Like, what's it? Like I said, I was like working earlier, and I like kind of realized that the stuff that I needed to do would take a bit longer than I needed to. Or a bit longer than I thought it would. So like, what's it? I was planning to touch grass later today. Like, I had plans to go out later today. I kind of didn't want to go to begin with though, because it's kind of far. So after I realized that I had a lot of work that I needed to get done, that gave me like the push to just cancel the plans. My introvert self doesn't want to go outside. I'm tired, man. I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to socialize. Thanks for the head pats, though. So I canceled. I bailed. Yeah, social battery recharge time. Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of dreading it because it's like kind of far, and I was like, I don't want to have to go all the way there and then all the way back, you know. So yeah, Yeah, I'm just gonna stay home all day and I'm gonna work and maybe play some games if I have time. Hee hee hee. It'll be a nice Saturday. A nice chill Saturday. I really am a homebody the more I think about it. Arc Raiders? Actually, I haven't opened up Arc Raiders in a long time. I've been playing... I've been playing League of Legends. I'm sorry, guys. I've been playing League of Legends. I've been playing ARAM. ARAM Mayhem. At least it's not Summoner's Rift, though. Wow, everyone's crying. Everyone's oarsing. Ors. What? How far she has fallen. I can't believe this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just for some reason it really helps me kind of just turn off my brain, but also like, entertain it enough. Times are that rough. I don't know. I mean, my experience has been fine. People aren't being toxic. I'm not being toxic. That's rough, buddy. No. A therapist would tell you self-harm is bad. I'm not. It doesn't feel harmful to me, I swear. At least you play it for the hot girls, right? Right? Yeah, no, I only play girl champions. I want to be pretty anime woman. Pretty anime. Well, they're not really anime. They're like pretty video game woman. I like being pretty video game woman. But yeah. Cause like, the reason why I've been a bit busy lately is cause like I'm doing my all the last couple of things that I need to do for the merch store. And like, actually there's also plans for me to touch grass tomorrow too. But I'm like, I kinda don't wanna go to that one either. Cause it's also kind of far. This is why living in the suburbs kind of sucks, but I kind of don't want to go to tomorrow's grass touching plans either. Yeah, I also picked up some new commissions. I picked up 2 actually, so I'm actually very happy about that. But the timeline for that should be fine. I don't have to worry about the workload just yet. Hello! I got randomly recommended your Subnautica playthrough, so I've been binge watched that now. Really like your personality. Ah! Oh my gosh! Hi! Wait, hold on. Let me say your I might mispronounce your name though. Mr. Styxius. Should I just say Mr. But oh my gosh, thank you so much for watching the, oh my gosh, the whole playthrough so far. How many parts do we have right now? I think we have 5 parts now, right? Yeah, I'll probably play more of it maybe next week. We'll see. We'll honestly see. But we're definitely not done with Subnautica. Yeah, 5. No mechanical, yeah, no mechanical. Call me what you want. Okay, I'm gonna call you. I'll call you Mr. Actually, wait, no, we have another Mister here too, but I called him Fantastic Mr. Fucks. You'll be Mr. Sticks. Mr. Sticks. There we go. Yeah. Is it Styxius or Stixius? I'm not too sure. Hello, Blair. Hi, Zuri P. Welcome in. But yeah, it's just, I don't want to go outside. I don't want to touch grass. Like, I was supposed to go touch grass today, and there's more tomorrow. I don't want to go to either. I'm busy, but I feel like if I've already canceled going to this one, I should at least go to tomorrow's. But I need a burp. Hello, hi Boshnak, welcome in. Should just have your friends come to your house easy. I know, right? Except I live with family, so it's not really as easy. You gotta adjust your body to touch grass. I know, it's like, I think I'm too used to staying home. After living this lifestyle for like a couple of years, it's hard to undo all that. I understand that struggle, right? I don't know, The thing is, like, I like interacting with people. I just can't do it all the time. But then it's kind of dumb because then, like, when I get lonely, I'm like, you did this to yourself. Like, I feel like I can entertain myself quite well, but there, like, those moments, like, I think introverts can understand this, but those, like, those few moments where, like, you've stayed in your little safe space alone for too long, and you're suddenly like, wow, I'm really fucking lonely. I need to go see people. uh, yeah, I'd assume Stixius, like the river Styx, but not my name, so I won't assume. Yeah, I think it's Stixius, right? I mean, I'll just say Mr. Stixius. Yeah, I've always said Stixius. Okay. Got it. I have to say, I'm very impressed how you have been progressing in that game, though only on the end of part 2, though the VODs are long. Yeah, I tend to play Subnautica, like, each stream for Subnautica tends to be on the longer side. So, like... Damn, part 2. Oh my gosh, I don't remember what I've done in the game so far, to be honest. The only thing I remember is like stuff blowing up. Well, it's not a perfect replacement, but Meganeko Kun will be here for Blair. Thank you. Honestly, streaming does. I feel like streaming does enough for me to not really have to go outside if I really wanted to. But like, I should go touch grass. I should go talk to people. But also, it's so tiring. I also have those moments. Then I go back to not socializing, right? And here's the other thing, because like if you don't socialize for a while, you kind of forget how to socialize too. So when you like finally have enough like energy and motivation to socialize, and you're in a social situation, you're like, ah, fuck, I don't know how to do this, and then you're like, this sucks. Let's not do this again. I'm in the beach episode arc. Oh, with the crabs. We are in the social life, for better or worse, I guess. Yeah. Honestly, I talk to Meganeko-kun the most out of like everyone I know. I'd rather stay at home and talk to people online. Yeah, I don't know, but I will say there is like something nice about being in the presence of other people. Like, here's the thing, that's why I always say that like spending time with people, like we don't have to be doing like anything crazy. Just like being in other people's presence is like already a lot for me, you know? Hi Blair. Hi Jijikson. Isn't it real? Why do you keep... Aren't you literally on the other side of the world? Isn't it super late for you? I forgot what little social skills I had long ago. Yeah. What little? I'm sure you're fine. Going to the office luckily gives enough social interaction. No, that's the thing. If I had an office job, I don't think I would need to, let's say, go out so much, like touch grass and socialize as much. I think that would have been enough for me. But I work at home, so I like being social, but if I go outside and do appointments, I always crash when I get home again. True. This is also why I didn't want to go outside today, because I was like, I'll come back home and like I'll still have things that I need to do, but I'm going to want to sleep. You should go out, even just for a short walk for fresh air and light workout. You see, a lot of people have told me that, but walks I have never really done. The only people I socially interact with are family. Oh, really? I feel like... I mean, I guess it depends on the family, but the Labri family, we don't really talk as much at home, so... Yeah. I'm graveyard shift for a while, Blair. It'll be like this for months. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Why do I feel like you've told me this before? I probably forgot. COVID was the complete end of my social interactions. For real, this is so true. I think COVID was like the last, like, that was like the last nail on the coffin. That's how that phrase goes, right? I kind of forget. But yeah, I think after COVID, it was downhill from there. I've never been able to recover since. My office colleague are pretty much the only people I talk to, and Blair. I know, right? Like, I feel like, I don't know, if I had an office job, I feel like I would just talk to them and that would be enough. Yeah, nail in the coffin. Oh, last nail in the coffin, close enough. Okay, you got what I was trying to say. I mostly socially interact with family and some coworkers. Yeah, maybe that's just like the norm. Maybe that's just the norm as you grow up. Yeah. Yeah. Because then as you also get older, like, people also have their own families that they have to tend to and stuff. So, like, you don't have as much time to, like, spend time with each other. I guess. I don't know. I wanna take a nap. Super audience sample might be a bit skewed, but yeah, this is true. We're all introverts here. Yeah. Socialization is for suckers. Embrace isolation and profit. Money. Come Blair. Hello, fantastic Mr. Fox. What is your profile picture? Why did you change it to that? Oh no. Honestly, I'm like kind of debating if I should try to take a very quick short nap on stream right now. I should have taken a quick short nap before stream started. Oh, damn. Hi Blair. Hi CS Square. Welcome in. Welcome in. Do it. No, I shouldn't. For the content? What content? This is an art study stream, but we're doing pre-art study Zatsu right now, so it's been a long time since the last power nap stream. And it's fine that way. If you feel you need it, go ahead. No. I think I'll be fine. You take short naps? My naps are like 2 to 3 hours. There have been times where I can be really good about it, where I'll wake up after like 25-ish minutes, because like power naps are actually supposed to be around that amount of time. Something about REM cycles or something, but there will be times where I'll sleep for a couple of hours and it's really not good because I go to bed really late. Listen to the voices, do it. No, you're all gonna leave me while I'm asleep. That's what's gonna happen. You're all gonna leave me. By the way, I don't think you did the lineup yet. Oh, did I not say hello to the Mega Nickels? Oh my god, I forgot. That's crazy. I almost never forget. Alright, everyone line up. Everyone line up. Line up. Everyone line up. Okay. Earring Gluck, hello. Blackbear, hello. Fantastic Mr. Fox, hello. Steven Anagon, hello. Kyra, hello. Tiberian Feed, hello. Human Frailty, hello. Byron D. Hello. Monty, hello. Get. Fantastic Mr. Fox, Human Frailty. How could you? It wasn't on purpose. Forgive me. Earring Gluck, hello. Lise, hello. Hiders, hello. Yuzuri P, hello. Chris Martin, hello. Blickbit, hello. Azamunra, hello. Shimonati Gun, hello. Human Frailty, hello. Kyra, hello. Silas, hello. X-Pastor, hello. Glasses, hello. Ditrixon, Perfect Placenta, Gamer Master. Ray is taken. Hopper, hi. There we go. Now we got the hellos in. Now we truly can start stream. Zelzazaz! Hello. I only lined up once but got 2 hellos, I'll take it. Sometimes I know like people are not lining up and they're just saying something in chat, but I read their name anyway so I can keep track of like the names, because I'm just going from top to bottom, you know? Earring Clock, thanks for the heart. Juice Bellmont, hello. Jetjackson, thanks for the heart. Rido, hello. Net Exile, hello. Crystar, hello. Hi. Hello. Oh, I want to take a nap. Today's like perfect napping conditions right now. I could take a nap right now. What is everyone doing on their Saturday, their weekend actually? I think I might have asked earlier, but I've kind of forgot. You must be EP if you almost forgot the lineup. Nap it is! You really want me to sleep, huh? Hightailing? What's hightail? Why does that sound really familiar? Nap stream. No, it's an art study stream. I mustn't. Oh, new block game. Oh, it's the new Minecraft? Oh, Hightail. Ah. Oh. Oh. Ah. Is it fun? It looks like Minecraft. Is it a Minecraft mod? Did you already say that it was a Minecraft mod? This looks fun. You know, that reminds me, while I was looking on Instagram Reels, I saw this really cool Minecraft mod where it's like you literally build a universe in Minecraft. Like you start with literal nothing and you have to do a bunch of chemistry, and I thought that would be fun, but then I was like, wait, I'm not good at chemistry. I haven't done anything science related in years. Reels mentioned. Nope, it's a new game. Oh. Huh. Should I play it? You guys think I should play it? Should I play it? It's similar to Minecraft, but it's a standalone. Okay. Should I try it out? Is it popular? Probably is. I don't know. It's early access right now, I think. Oh, sure, like not? Okay. Maybe. Wait, how much is it actually? Just came out, very popular. Let's see. Oh, it's like 20 bucks. 20 bucks. Huh. Maybe I'll get it. I've been missing Minecraft. But VSMP is coming soon, so... It's new, so it's getting a lot of attention. Seems good, though. Would you guys be interested in me playing it? I miss Minecraft, though. Blair, something you sorta give off science vibes to yourself, Blair. What? What's that supposed to mean? I watched 2 VTubers play it so far. It does seem like something up your alley. It looks chill, which I do like. What is VSMP? VSMP is a modded Minecraft server that has like a bunch of VTubers on it. 1 second. Oh, Eric, thank you so much for the donut. Thank you. A 20-minute power nap would feed families. Wait, why? What? Also get the game if you want to try and sketch the Minecraft. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, should I? Maybe I should get it now. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm not doing this on purpose, but I'll talk about maybe wanting to do something, and then you guys give me the money to do it, and then I'm like, oh shit, now I gotta do it. This happened with my buffalo mac and cheese cravings yesterday. So actually earlier today, I looked to see if there were any buffalo mac and cheese nearby that I could get for like takeout delivery. But I couldn't find any, so now I'm so troubled. Like, what do I do? Because we know you don't want to spend money on yourself unless we pressure you to do it. This is true. Listen. I just like to think about the hypothetical possibility of me having it, not actually having it. Oh my gosh, now I have to buy it, don't I? But what do I do about the buffalo mac and cheese, guys? I was thinking maybe I could just... I thought about this to myself, but I was like, I could just buy like what's it? Some other food that I'm craving too, and I was like kind of craving what was it? I was kind of craving oh, there we go again. I'm very tired. My thoughts are leaving me. They're leaving me. I forgot. Oh wait, the other food I was craving. Right. Crab ragoons. Because we were talking about that earlier. Yeah, sounds like you're craving a nap. Yeah, I want to take a nap, but I can't. No, I must stay awake. Yeah, I wouldn't say you're obligated. It's just a donation after all. I know, but I still feel bad because you guys gave the money with like something certain something with something specific. I can't talk in mind. Yeah, I was about to joke it'd be crab ragoons again. Well, it ain't no joke. Slap yourself to wake up. Slap, 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 slap. Oh, slap, slap. Oh my gosh. Okay, going to nap, forced to be awake, for real. Oh, why is sleeping so good? But why does it take me forever to fall asleep at night? And then I'm like tired in the morning. Started to sound sus. I have no idea what you're talking about. I was just slapping myself. Nothing weird about that. Absolutely nothing. Wait, what was the game called again? Hightail. Hightail. Hightail, lowtail, undertail. Uh-huh. Hightail. Hightail. Bytail. And she enjoyed that. Wait. Enjoyed what? Hold on a second. All of this to avoid taking a nap. Listen, I just feel a certain way about sleeping on stream. Maybe chamomile tea could help you relax and fall asleep faster. No! I don't want to sleep! Are you going to pivot the stream to Hightail now? No, not right now. Not right now. We're still going to do the art study, but... I feel like Pico would also like this game. Pico... Wait, is it like everyone is on the same server type of thing? Or like, do you get your own server? If I don't nap when I get tired, I get a headache. Oh no, you're getting old. Well, you can make your own? Okay. And wait, for servers though, do they make you pay if you want to have like multiple people on a server? I would assume so. I am old! Wow, how did I know? You can also host your own for friends to join. Oh, does it cost money though? Yo, hello, hi Mimi. Welcome in. Oh, it'd be kind of cool if they have like classes as well, I feel like. Nope, it's free. Ooh, I do like free stuff. You can do it yourself. Free like most co-op games. Maybe I'll try this out then. Maybe. I'll see if Pico is down. I feel like Pico would like this game. She might already be streaming it, to be honest. She streams so many games. Let me see. Just think of it as a lol out. You guys really want me to play anything, just not lol. Peekaboo, have you played Hightail? Let me look at her streams. I don't think she's played it yet. She's been playing a lot of Cobblemon though, which is a different... But that's just a modded Minecraft server. Maybe you should be down for Hightail. Anything but League. Pico did make several gorillas, yes. So oh, wait, so she did play it. I just don't see the VOD. Oh, wait, no! I just can't read. I was looking at only the thumbnail art. I wasn't looking at the title. She has played it. Oh, okay, maybe... maybe I will play it. Wait. Yeah, this will be such a fun game to play with people. I can invite more people too. Okay. Yeah. Not a big fan of Minecraft, but Hightail do look fun, yeah. I mean, it looks like a fancier Minecraft. It looks like a modded Minecraft. Blair not reading allegations. Listen, listen. I'm in my artist maid uniform right now. I'm not in my librarian witch uniform. So it's fine if I'm not reading things right now. Blair is indeed a visual reader. Not even a reader. No league. But still will play League. Okay. Alright. Lack of sleep caused me to read your name as Blair Labubu. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. I hate Labubus. They're ugly. They're ugly. They're all a marketing scheme. They're not even cute. People just like them because everyone else has them. Anyways. Shall we draw? Should we draw? Yeah, I think we should draw. I think we'll draw. Let me set that up though. I'll be back. I'll be back. Ba 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 ba. Wait, where'd the music go? Oh, there, it's back. So tired. I've said that like a million times already by now. Wow. Setting things up. Setting it up. Ba 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 da ba. Pew pew pew. Okay, I'm ready to switch now. But are you ready to switch? Are you ready to switch right now? We're going to switch. We're gonna switch it up. Switch. Like a... Switch. What? Sleet. 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 The art is so good. Oh, we can stay here a little longer. Vocal fry. Vocal fry. Yeah. Just a mega nickel zen. Blair. Hanging together. Doing a narc stream. Yeah. Q liquids. Q liquids. Okay, I'm not fooling around. Is that an actual outfit that you have, Blair? No. Fab Sensei designed it, but it's just for this illustration. It's pretty cool though, isn't it? It's like Racer Blair. Racer Witch. Yeah, star tattoo on the butt cheek. That's not the only tattoo. Just kidding. I have no idea. I don't know where I'm going with this. Hello. Hi there. Thank you for waiting. It's been a million years. What am I doing right now? I'm so out of it. My eczema's itchy again. Blair's saying random stuff and regretting it immediately. I'm too tired right now. And what's it? Oh my gosh, I think I forgot to mention this too, but because I decided to not go to my grass touching plans later today, what's it? Mama Witch was like, oh, and you can go to the grocery store with me. And I'm like, okay. So technically I am still touching grass, just Not what I originally planned. I am sleepy, eepy, eczema acting up, hungry, it's rough. I am a little hungry. I want no crab ragoon. Anyways. Whoa. Did you guys hear that outside? It's going vroom vroom. What's it? Anyways, we are here to do an art study on the anime illustrator Yeti. Wow! I really like their art. Something about the way they draw faces and their colors. It's like the way their shade feels very crisp, if that makes sense. So I've always wanted to do like an art study. Specifically, I think what we're gonna study is probably the way they draw faces. Hold on. Where's my... wait. Bunny girl. Yeah, bunny girl. Everyone loves bunny girls. Such an amazing artist. Yeah, I believe they're also a mama as well. They've drawn they've drawn the models for I forget the names, but was it Ayase or Ayase Yu? And yeah, and also Arya from Vispo Yen. I was gonna say that next. But they've drawn those Arya Kuroha, and Ayase Yu. Okay. Oh, so I was right. Okay. Ayase Yu and Arya Kuroha. Yes, from FaZe. Arya from Vispo and you from what's it? Is it? Wait, does she go by Ayase or you? I'm gonna be very honest. I have not really watched her channel as much. I just know of her, so yeah. You, I'm gonna guess. You, yeah. Ultra super genius. She goes by you. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. You, I believe, goes by you from FaZe. But Yoru najimari sa. Bunny girl. Yeah. But she goes by USG. She's not you, she's you. I have no idea what inside joke you're referencing right now. But what's it? So this is one of Yechi's works, Yechi sensei's works. I've brought in a couple of illustrations just to kind of showcase how they draw, or like what they've drawn, I should say. This is another bunny girl. Bunny girls are so nice. I love bunny girls. But I just really like the way they draw the face, the hair too. I really like the way they draw hair. Yeah. Oya wabui, that's me. More bunny girls, yeah. Very nice. Waki. You're sensing a pattern? Okay, well there's more that I brought in. I just brought in a couple of works that I really liked, like a few of my favorites. So this is another one. But like their color choice is just like their colors are so vibrant, which I really like. So we're gonna study as much as we can. And see if we can implement that, what we've studied into an actual drawing. The colors really pop, I know, right? So good. But so this is one, this is also another one. Yeah, more bunny girls. But like, just the way they shade is so nice too. But yeah, I really like the way they draw eyes. So we're gonna really study, like, I think just mostly like headshots today. I'm sensing a trend. Listen. It's not just because they're my favorites. Yechi sensei likes drawing bunny girls, probably. But yes, peak artist. Yeah, Yechi is one of my favorite artists. I actually ended up buying one of their colossal classes. I think they only have one class, actually, only one colossal class. But I bought their colossal class. I bought it, but then I didn't really get very far in it. So one day I will actually complete it. But They do have a colossal class explaining how to color, I believe. So, eventually I'll go through that. And I don't know where I'm. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm so sorry. I'm stumbling on my words. Whatever you were. Blair Labri is also a VTuber mama too. No, I'm not a mama necessarily, but I have designed. VTuber designs before. I have not drawn them though, so I'm not like the classic mama. What's it? Tori, for example, one of my VTuber friends. I designed her VTuber model. But Kluseller sensei actually drew the model itself. So Tori likes to call me auntie. Yeah, wine aunt. I don't give off wine aunt vibes though, methinks. But anywho, let's go through these illustrations and kind of focus on like the headshots, because that's what we want to focus on for today. That's it. So we're gonna really study like proportions first. Get a sense of where Yechi places like each part of the face. Because that will really change how the look of the face will feel. Like, will it feel more cute or will it feel more cool? You know what I mean? Spiral eyes? Yeah, spiral eyes. Let's go. So, yeah. Alright. Let me drink some water. Once again, also, I apologize again that I'm like kind of tired right now, so I feel like a lot of what I'm saying is kind of just like repeating itself a bit. Like, I'm saying a lot of words, but they're not really giving any sustenance, you know what I mean? Thanks for the head pats, though. If anything I say is like unclear, because I'm assuming that you guys are also like watching this to also study along, but if anything that I'm saying is like unclear, do just let me know and I can like try to clarify it a bit more. Isn't it past midnight for you? No. Where do you think I am? I'm EST. It's 3 p.m. Just hit 3 p.m. But anywho, that's it. I think let's first see how they draw like the jawline area. This one's kind of covered by hand, so let's look at this one. I think this one will be a good idea? Yeah. So one thing I definitely noticed first is like when I try to study art styles, I try to see the differences between how I draw things and how they draw things. So that helps me kind of clarify or like see what I need to adjust, you know? I cannot draw, but I'm here for the vibes. Yeah, and obviously that's fine too. What am I saying right now? I don't think I'm making sense. But what's it? Yechi, what I've noticed is that like when I draw faces, I have a little bit of like the cheekbone like protruding out just a little bit. I've noticed with Yechi sensei, they don't really have that. The face is a bit more on the slimmer side, so that's one thing I've noticed first that I think I should fix. Well, not really fix, but like adjust my style if I want to mimic more. But it's just like it's a bit more on the slimmer side. Like here, right? That's what I'm noticing first. Like everything eventually kind of just like points inward. Nothing really like points out, if that makes sense. Yeah, a straighter slope is what, yeah, I'm noticing. I'll be lurking while I do stuff. Interested to rewatch the VOD to learn more about art. Yeah, I'm glad. Good luck with whatever you need to do, though. So, let me see. I think I'm gonna make this a bit bigger too. Hi Blair, hi Meowdy, welcome in. So slimmer face. Yeah, you can notice it with like this illustration as well. This one I feel like is actually a little bit more what's it? This one I feel like out of all the illustrations that Yechi draws, this face is actually a little bit more on the chubbier side. So the reason why is that like I think it's because of the... Actually, why does it... I think it's because of the width. I think the width, because usually the proportions are like a bit more on the ovular side. Ovular? Oh, very ovular. Hold on. Very ovular. But this one's a bit rounder. This one's a bit rounder. I can't tell if it's because of the angle. It probably is because of the angle. Yeah, I agree the cheek too. So... yeah, the other faces are a bit more on the ovular side, so we're gonna go with that. But this it's just kind of a fun thing to notice about, Oh my gosh, wait, I drew on the illustration itself. Wait, hold on. Undo. So I'm flashing your eyeballs right now. There you go. Just gonna lock all of these. Ovulating side? Don't say that. Yeah, my faces tend to be a bit more on like the rounder side, so let's not do that. Okay, and then let's look at the eyes. One thing like the first thing I've noticed about Yechi Sensei's eyes is like the way they space out the eyelashes are very like, hold on, let me show you. The spacing between the eyelashes are even throughout. Like, even spacing throughout, basically. For the most part. It's like about the same pace, like spacing throughout. Which I think is very essential to the way Yechi draws eyes. Yechi Sensei. Fubuki-kun, hello! Yeah, their eyelashes are quite a bit different than the ones you draw. This is true. Like, same thing going on here. You see, like, the spacing is even throughout, like, at least the top eyelashes. The top eyelashes are even throughout. Same here. And, like, I've also noticed, too, some drawings don't have it, but most of them do. It depends on the angle, I've noticed. But, Yechi-sensei will also tend to draw not just upward eyelashes on the top lid, they'll also draw, like, eyelashes pointed downwards. So I'm, like, noticing here, it's usually between the spacing, like, you see, like, how these lashes here are spaced here? The ones pointing downward on the top lash are usually in between the spacing of the ones going upward. So, let me see if that's actually a thing. Oh my god, I erased everything, whatever. With this too. Okay. Yeah, for the most part, I think that is true. This one, just everything is downward because of the angle. Yeah. Bottom eyelashes, yeah, most artists tend not to draw them, yeah. Usually it's either like, for like the top lash, they usually just draw them going upward or downward and that's it. But it seems that Yechi likes to draw both of them. So let's just... Here. Let's draw something like that. I'm gonna try not to like copy the illustration one-to-one, but just like still make it my own illustration, but just implement the way they draw. Does that make sense? Let's see. Another thing to keep in mind though, a lot of the times when you draw faces, you need to keep what's it? You need to, what's the word? Like the proportions of, let me show you. Like, from where the eyebrows are, to the bottom of where the cheekbone protrudes, and then the length of from there to the bottom of the chin. Adjusting these ratios, these proportions, will also change how the face feels. So I need to keep that in mind when I'm drawing the jaw. Hi Lonnie, welcome in. Sorry teacher, I'm late! You're never late, don't worry. Copy the vibes, not the art. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with copying it one-to-one if it's solely just for the purpose of an art study and you're not really like posting it anywhere. If it's just for you to study and improve your skills, I think that's honestly fine. A lot of people do that actually. But I feel like if you want to truly understand how to do something, you kind of have to... what's it? Not just copy it, but learn how to apply it. You know what I mean? So right now what I'm doing is I'm adjusting the length of the... I'm adjusting the length from like the cheekbone to the chin, because I've noticed that Yechi usually actually has it a little bit smaller. And then I'm also gonna keep in mind about the angles here. Because how wide these angles are, or how what's it, pronounced the jawline is also going to affect it a lot too. So, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. And this is just for the jawline. Like, this is already a lot, I feel like. Okay. Because yeah, you can see it here too, that like there's a lot more length from the eyebrow to the bottom of the like what's it, or where like the cheekbone would end, and then the length from there to the chin. There's a certain proportion ratio thing that Yechi has. So same thing going on here. The only exception is this illustration. This illustration, I really do feel like the way they drew the face is slightly off compared to their other drawings. But yeah. I think I can make... Oh, there we go. Actually, I'm not gonna use this brush. Let's do... I'm gonna do a more sketchy... So I have... What's it? It won't feel like my lines are so, like, permanent or set in. Especially when we're just adjusting things a lot. So... It'll be easier to get values in the line art too. Which might not make sense. But, like, if you wanna get better at line art, you have to not just see it as like a flat line. You have to think about the width and how dense it is to make the line art feel more smooth, if that makes sense. Which is easy to do with a pencil, like a pencil brush, rather than like a flat brush. So that's why I'm doing that right now. Yeah. The bunny girl just got them chubby cheeks and round her head, yeah. It's still really pretty, don't get me wrong. Okay. Now that we have the jawline, I think this jawline's fine. Let's look at the eyes again. Where do they place eyes? So... what I'm noticing right now is that... okay. The eyes, in proportion to the jawline, it's a little bit more on the higher side. So there's a lot more cheek. Going on, but let's make sure that's actually the case with the other drawings as well. Yes, this one too. This one also is like, what's it? Sorry. The length is probably around here, and the eyes are a bit on the higher side here. Also, another disclaimer, by the way I study things is not the only way to study things, so... If you disagree with how I'm studying this, that's fine. But yeah, same thing here. Around there. So we will draw the eyes a bit higher. But let's pay attention to the shape. So one thing I usually noticed with artists, anime illustrators, there's a lot of different ways to draw the eyes, but a big defining part of it is usually like the top eyelid. Some artists will like bend it so that it's angled, right? So paying attention to the angle of the top lid, but also not just the top lid. There's like a very tiny corner. Like even on my own model, you'll see like are they gonna make it really round here, or are they gonna like, is it more flat? You know. Also, it kind of depends on the design itself. If the character has eyes that are more slanted or like round, but usually an artist will typically follow like same stylistic choice, but just changing the ratios a bit, if that makes sense. I don't even know what I'm saying half the time either, so yeah. Hashtag disclaimer. You will be exiled if you disagree with the teacher. This is not true. I'm not even a pro, guys. I feel like I'm a filthy casual. So let me get rid of that. What I've noticed with Yechi is that Yechi-sensei has the top lid usually like pretty round, actually. Usually pretty round. And then kind of like a little bit of a curve at the end, like a little triangle. But still keeping in mind not to like have to still have to keep it round. So even though it's like pointed at the end, it's there's still a very like round shape here. Yeah. Don't worry, I never go to art classes, so any art tip is a good art tip. Did I already read that? I can't even remember. Erase. Let's see. Yeah, same thing here. Same thing here. Okay. So, let's try to incorporate that a bit on the higher side. So we're looking at here. So the eye should be around here. Let's draw something rounded. I should also pay attention to usually the widths between the eyes too, like this part here. Let's take a look. That one's half covered. Okay. Let's see. I look at this, what do I notice? Honestly, I think the eyes are a bit on the wider side. But the spacing between them, I don't think there's particularly anything too noticeable about it. So I think I'll just eyeball it. Get paid to make art, not a pro. I'm like a casual. I'm a casual. Amateur. Amateurs can still get paid. But hold on. I'm just gonna make this pose a little bit more pleasing, I guess. Angle this a bit more. Okay. Try to draw it like how Yechi does. I'm particularly a fan of Spiral Eyes, Bunny Girl with the Fang. Watching you study is interesting as I'm not an artist. Your process, despite you calling yourself an amateur, feels thought out. Really? Well, I'm happy. I mean, I've been drawing all my life. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'm also a fan of, what's it? Spiral Eyes too, so... But the real question is... Like, the real, what's it? The test will be is at the end when we actually see my sketch and if it actually reflects what Yechi does. Okay, another thing I'm noticing too, this bottom lash here is pretty flat throughout the eyes, like flat here, very ever so slight curve here. Like a lot of the curvature, like the shape is not, like the overall shape is not that curvy. So yeah, pretty flat overall. So we are going to imitate that flat overall. And slight curve here. Ew. I guess wider spacing fits better for more youthful looking characters. Usually if you want a more youthful looking character, you'll shorten the face. So more adult face will be like that, and then more youthful face will be like okay, never mind. You get what I mean, though. I feel like Yechi eyes are a bit thinner in general compared to the eyes you usually draw. Yeah, my eyes are actually I feel like the way I typically draw eyes are a bit more on like the bigger, rounder side. Not by choice though. Usually when I draw faces, I don't really think too hard behind it, which is why I think I'm not happy with how they look. So drawing the eyelashes right now. You have to be very particular about the curvature of the eyelashes because... What's it? Yechi-sensei, how they do eyelashes, they angle them very specifically. I'm not sure how to describe it, but like, it almost reminds me of graphic design. Cause it's if we draw a line from the top here and then the bottom here, you guys can't really see that, can you? Graphic design, yeah, scary. Wait, let me use I'll use this brush instead. Easier to see. The reason why I say it kind of reminds me of like graphic design is because if we take the top and the bottom of where each lash is and draw a line, do you notice how they're following a shape? Like the eyes are going outwards. Like it's like a perfect like a sunbeam or whatever, you know? Yeah, like sun rays. Cause sometimes artists, what they'll do when they draw eyelashes, it'll look more of something like this. Like more 2D graphic like that. You know, like it's following the eyelash. But Yechi has them feeling very 3D with the way they space and angle things, so we need to be able to copy that. Or not maybe copy, but just implement it. Whenever you do art streams, it makes me want to learn how to draw. Do it! What's stopping you? So anyways, with that said, I need to adjust these. And it's difficult doing this because these eyelashes are not particularly long. So if you're off even by a pixel, it will change the direction of where each eyelash is going. You know what I mean? You know. Okay. But here's the thing. A lot of the times too, what I notice is usually artists will only have the eyelashes going in one direction. But Yechi will have them go in both directions, so this can get difficult because if you're not used to drawing more 3D like eyes and you're more used to like 2D eyes, it's not It doesn't come naturally. Like it's not coming naturally to me right now. I think it'll look a lot better when it's like colored and stuff. But for now... Oh no! For now, we'll do it like that. Another thing I also noticed too, the further away the eyelashes are from the center of the eye, the eyelashes get shorter. Which makes sense. That's kind of how eyelashes work. Or center of the face, I should say. This one could be angled a little higher. Okay. Okay. Already kind of looking like it a little bit. Okay. So you remember how I said that Yechi-sensei seems to draw eyelashes that goes up and down on the top lash? So I'm noticing right now that the top lashes are the ones going up are much longer than the ones going down. So let's check if it's like that in the other. This one does not have the ones going downward. This one does. Yeah, these are also shorter. Yeah, this one doesn't because of the angle. Okay. Up. So we will do that too. Keeping in mind the spacing that we talked about earlier as well. And I need to pee. I need to go to the bathroom. I should also keep in mind how thick they keep the top eyelid. Ichi-sensei doesn't seem to keep this eyelid too thick. So another thing I noticed too with artists is the thickness of the top eyelid. Some will have them like thicker, like really thick like this. Then some of them will be more thin. Yechi-sensei has them a bit on the thinner side. Cause their eyes are very like slim and elegant feeling. I need to go to the bathroom though. I'll be right back. We will continue the study. Rah! Once I'm back. Hi. Thanks for waiting, and thanks for the stacks! Oh my goodness. Blick, thank you so much for stacking. Monty, thank you so much for stacking. Erin Club, thank you so much for stacking. Cairo, thank you so much for stacking. Chris Martin, thank you for stacking. And Kiera Master, thank you for stacking. Welcome back, thank you! Ugh. But yeah. Oh, as I was in the bathroom, I was thinking to myself, a snack would be so good right now. Like popcorn. I have a problem. Okay, well anyways, now that we're back, another thing that I'm noticing right now is that I feel like I am not making... I feel like I've made these eyes too... like... too wide open, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna actually adjust this a bit. I'm gonna just redraw that. Something about Procreate, and when you try to like resize things, they just make it blurrier. Like the quality, the resolution of it just gets really bad. Popcorn is a little treat. It's not gonna be a little treat. I eat a whole bag. Do you wash your hands? Of course I wash my hands. This actually needs to point this way. Something like that. The first step towards overcoming a popcorn addiction is recognizing you have a problem. Yeah, but that's the only step I take. I'm here to learn from a hot woman how to draw a hot woman. I'm trying. I think we're getting somewhere with the eyes though, which is kind of nice. Alright, let's follow the bottom lash. The bottom lash are, what's it? They're kind of spaced out in the same way that they are with like the top lashes. They're just shorter. They're just shorter. Yeah. So we're going to do that as well. Oh my gosh. This is where I'm starting to regret using a pencil brush now, because the pixels are not being precise. They're being all rough, like a pencil. The key is to not make these feel heavy at all. So honestly, a lot of the work really is just making two lines like that. I feel like. Honestly, this is kind of how I draw my bottom lashes too. I don't draw as many though. Yeah, I'm regretting using a pencil brush now. Oh well. Oh well. I think it's fine though. It's enough eyelashes. Yeah. Bag of popcorn is like 300 calories. Still small snack. The buttered ones? Okay. Alright. And it looks like Yechi mom... I almost said mama. Yechi... I mean, she is a mama, but not my mama. Yechi sensei likes to draw top lids too. Like, double lids, I mean. Something like this. Not too thick, though, in my opinion. Ow! Oh, I just hit myself with my pen. Alright. But for Blair, that's like half her daily calories because she's only 3 feet tall. I'm not 3 feet tall. I'm 5'3". very big difference. Okay. Okay. Now let's draw the eyes. Yechi Sensei usually has the pupils pretty big, it looks like. In terms of proportions of the pupil with like the whites in the eyes, I feel like it's actually quite similar to how I would proportion my pupils, so I'm just gonna eyeball it. Eyeball. Pun not intended. I think it'll look a lot more like her style if it's colored, but we're not doing that right now. It's a little too big. And nose placement. It's usually kind of. Usually, for the most part, it's on the higher side actually. But that I'm not sure if that's because of the angle. But even like looking at like straight on like perspectives, they're a bit on the higher side, except for this one. But that's because it's angled lower, or like the camera is angled to look down. Yeah, look down at the subject. So we will draw the nose a bit higher. I still feel like I can make these eyes a bit thinner. Yeah. I think that's much better actually. Hello, Tama Azulay. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the raid. Hi, welcome in. Hi, raiders. Go, Tamari. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the raid. What were you up to? If you don't know who I am, hi, my name is Blair Labri. I am a VTuber and an artist, and we're doing an art study today, actually, of a pretty popular anime illustrator, called Yechi. They go by Yechi. So we're kind of just studying the face right now. We're not copying the illustration one-to-one. We're trying to just like implement their stylistic choices into a drawing of our own. How fleshed out will this drawing be? I don't think we'll be able to render it, to be honest, which is kind of sad because I really like the way Yechi Sensei colors, but we'll at least try to get the face proportions down because I really like the way Yechi Sensei draws faces. Yeah, tell me it was inking today. Hand cam. Oh, like inking like pen work? Were they drawing? We were drawing in traditional inking some. Oh yeah! Oh my gosh, that's so much fun. It's been so long since I've last done traditional work, so man. Damn, that must have been kind of nerve-wracking though. Ink is permanent. Ink is permanent. You have to be confident with ink. Inking like a squid. Inking with G pen and ... ink. Ah, okay. This looks so sick. Good practice. Thank you. I don't know what I'm doing, honestly. I'm just noticing things and trying to make it work. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna move this a bit closer so I'm not like zooming in and out so much. But another thing I'm noticing right now too is sometimes I notice this actually with other artists as well. I think Yechi Sensei does it in some drawings and some in not. But like when connecting the eyelashes to the lid, you notice how like some of like the pupil bleeds out into the eyelash? Some artists do that. Like for example, one that I can think of is Cluseller Sensei. What's it? Not just like the pupil itself, but like the sclera, is that what you would call it? The whites of the eyes? Or just like the eyeball will bleed into the eyelashes. Yeah. It's like the pupils are glowing in some of these illustrations. So I think we can't really do that here, but maybe when it's colored. But just something I wanted to point out. As for the pupils, it seems like... Okay, that one we can't study because those are just spiral eyes, unfortunately. Okay, for the most part, Yechi-sensei doesn't have like a super flat like pupil, it looks like. They're all kind of different in each illustration, but they're a bit on the smaller end, so we'll try to at least copy the values. So we're not really coloring, so just like erase the inside a little bit. Breathing is overrated. Oh no. Please breathe. She's gonna breathe at some points. Oh my goodness. Yeah, inking will do that to you. Yeah, I noticed with that with Tori's eyelashes too. Yeah, I don't think Seller Sensei has done that with all of her models, but or all of their models. But okay, let's see. Another thing you can notice too when making like, cause eyes, you can do so much with eyes. Eyes define, I feel like, an artist's style quite a lot. But another thing you can try to notice is where they place the highlights. And I'm noticing, like, so far, they usually place the highlight below the pupil and to the side, but not towards the top of the pupil. So, except for this one, actually. So we will do that. They're usually pretty small too. Naruhodo? So we'll draw one here. Draw one here. Yeah. Then I kind of want like I kind of want the eyebrows to do something like a more relaxed feel. I think Yechi-sensei doesn't draw them too high though, let's see. Yeah, not too high. Not too high. And they're on the center side as well. Very dainty. We're learning, Yeah, most of this, honestly, is like, I'm just vocalizing what I'm noticing, so if what I'm saying doesn't make sense to you, let me know. Because I'm kind of just, like, saying this for myself. But yeah. Okay. And then... we've got the nose, let's draw the mouth. Yechi-sensei tends to draw the mouths not too wide, looks like. Like it barely passes like halfway it would never go beyond where the pupil is in terms of like latitude on the face. Does that make sense? I think that also helps with the probably because Yechi-sensei draws faces very slim, it would be kind of like I think that's why the slimmer mouth looks better, probably. I'm just thinking that. Since Yechi-sensei tends to draw pretty ethereal looking poses, or like elegant poses, I'll just draw the mouth slightly open. Because having your mouth slightly open is elegant, right guys? It's interesting to see how you go about the study, so thanks for doing that. Yeah! I wonder if anyone's trying to draw like a Yechi study while I'm doing this. I think that would be pretty cool. I think I need to move this a little bit. There. Let's see, another thing to note too is like how much height in the chin there is. It's another thing I noticed with faces as well. I don't think there's anything too remarkably distinct about the chin height with Yechi Sensei, so I will just leave it there. Yeah. Yes. And then another thing I'm noticing too is that it looks like Ichimomo draws the shadow that the eyelashes are casting onto the pupil as well. And there's a slight like outline on the pupil. Like for shading. So not too much though, but like again, we're only sketching right now, so it's a bit hard to do that right now. Yeah. But kind of similar with like the outline of the pupil here. It's like it's got some of the pupil color like bleeding into it, like how it's bleeding into the eyelashes. So yeah, it looks like they always color or shade the shadow of the eyelash. So let's just shade that a bit. Not too much though. Oh. Lots of details on the eyes alone. Yeah, because I mean, I feel like one of the most distinct parts about Yechi Sensei's art is how they draw eyes. Like, the eyes pop out quite a lot. Like, this one, definitely. This one, too. So... Sorry. Okay. I'm going to mimic... like the... I feel like... yeah, I'm going to mimic the way they... can't really do much with the pencil, but I'll try to mimic the shade... the shading on the outline of the... there we go. Let's see. Just constantly looking at it. You know, another thing too, I've noticed, like other artists do this as well, but it's to make the eye feel a little less flat when drawing the pupil on top of like such a white, like base kind of color. Though honestly, you should not be having your eyes like just like the sclera. You should not make the sclera of the eyeball just white. You should shade it a bit. Like you'll see like at first glance, you might look at the eyeballs and be like, yeah, the sclera is just all white. But if you look really closely, there's like a bit of shadow, like shading in there. And that'll really make your eyes feel more 3D. But another thing too, to make it feel less flat, what I've noticed a lot of artists do is, so you see the, you see like the outline of the iris is around here, right? Yeah. Yes, Blair. I see it. But, what's it? There's a little bit more of like a bleed outside of that outline to help kind of blend the iris into the eyeball. I think it's a bit more noticeable here. Like you can see there's a little bit of like blue actually, which is kind of interesting. But like some of the pink even goes like here, outside of the outline. Yeah. Here as well, actually. There's like a little bit of like a orangey salmon. Ooh, that's cool, yeah. So that's one trick to make your eyes feel less like flat when you're drawing them. I do that too sometimes actually. But yeah. Okay. Can't really do that with just a pencil though, but okay. Now that we have that, I'm going to draw the inside of the mouth a little bit. Nothing really that special, it's just the inside of the mouth. And okay, let me erase this a bit. Alright, and now, okay. What next? We've got basically the face structure down. I'm like wondering if we should move on to the hair. But I kind of want to get the pose in first so that we can see how the hair is going to lie on top of the body. So I'm just going to analyze the anatomy a bit. So what I'm thinking right now, honestly, I don't really have much to note about the anatomy. Because I feel like it's like not in a bad way, it's a very typical way of drawing the body. The only thing I really noticed is probably the way that Yechi Mama draws hands. Because the hands are very slender. I think this is a very good example of, the slender hand look. But, yeah, okay. The neck looks a bit on the thinner side too. Neck proportions are also very important. How thick the neck is, because like, for example, like with more, let's say, masculine body types, the neck can be thicker. But looks like Yechi Mama keeps them a bit on the thinner end, which makes sense. I want to make an elegant pose. I think I'm gonna go with something like... something like this. Wait, Slender hand is my favorite creepypasta. I did think about that as I was saying it. Okay, and then I kind of want like an elegant hand pose, kind of like this one too. So let's do like a maybe like what kind of pose should we do? I kind of want like the hands to be like just ever so like just touching the face a little bit. Key is to make the fingers feel slender though. Slender fingers. Very slender feminine fingers. I give her pointy nails. So I feel like having long nails kind of fits Yechi Sensei's art. It's very pretty, so... Every time I try to draw hands and feet, it becomes a boss battle. Maybe I should do like an art study on just like hands and feet to help you guys. Honestly, I do need to do an art study on feet because feet is very difficult for me too, actually. Hands not so much. I've drawn hands enough time for me to feel confident in them. Still don't like how this is looking. Like that. Nope. You just keep drawing, and then I'll fix it as I go. Slender. I think it's just I'm trying to make them slender, but I'm just making the fingers look too long. Like, it just doesn't look proportionally right, you know? Oh my gosh, this pen. There you go. You kind of had a Bob stream already. Yeah, I mean, that's gonna get a part 2. That's gonna get a part 2. More Bobs. But that wasn't really a study. That was like a... just a drawing stream. So... I don't like how this is posed. I'm gonna erase it all. My bad. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Megalayan. Let's see. I think the issue is that I'm forgetting my own rules of anatomy because I'm so focused on the style. So let's just focus on the anatomy first and then we can adjust it to the style. That's more important. So... I think it would be nice. Okay, I'm gonna draw an overall, like... face. Okay. Something like... this would be better. Like tucking the hand behind like the hair a little bit, I think. Like elegant. Good idea, yeah. I do want some of the fingernails though. I feel like the fingernails can really make a hand look elegant. What if I just had this one pinky out here? Hey. Gotta lower this a little. Yeah, that's a little bit better, methinks. You should write your rules of anatomy on a piece of paper and laminate it on that piece of so you can look at while you draw. This whole sentence, I'm so confused. Do this on that, on this. I think what you're trying to say is write it on a piece of paper and laminate that piece of paper while drawing. Or maybe I'm just dumb right now. This is why I say I can't multitask. I can't read and comprehend and draw at the same time and analyze arts. My apologies. Hey. Oh, I'm sweating. Have the hand be a bit... I want it to be like... I'm gonna have... Oh, this is where I'm gonna start... This is where I'm gonna start sweating, like, mentally? Rather than physically, methinks. It's the way they draw clothes and folds and stuff, because I am also not really good at drawing folds. I'm not particularly confident. What I'm gonna notice... Okay. When I draw cuffs, like sleeve cuffs... Celsius, thank you so much for joining membership! Enjoys the emotes! But I notice when drawing cuffs, how I like to draw them is I like to have like kind of like a... It's kind of like the same way I was explaining when angling the top eyelash. Like that type, not eyelash, top eyelid. Like you can angle it or keep it round. And kind of the same thing with the cuffs of like sleeves and stuff. Because they're usually not like completely like straight like that, right? Depends on the fabric and like the stiffness. But I tend to have them bend a little bit like this. But it looks like Yeti Mama, at least on this illustration, keeps it so that the bend is a little bit more like leaning onto like one corner, if that makes sense. Let's see. Yeah, we don't really have any other examples, but we'll just go with that. Anyways, this is kind of difficult, I won't lie. I've decided to do a difficult pose. There's a little bit of foreshortening that's gonna happen here. Kinda want the pose to be like, what if we had like the shoulder tucking in like that? Like something like this, you know? Like that. I think this would be cute. Like that. We can have a little bit of the booba here. I like this. Difficult poser to challenge yourself? Yeah. Why did I do this? I hate foreshortening. Like there's only certain angles I can do for foreshortening, I feel like. So... Okay. This is turning out not too bad though, I will say. I just need to get the anatomy right here. What are you actually studying here? Is Yechi an artist or an art style? Yechi's an artist! Yechi's an artist! Yechi's an artist. Yechi sensei. Okay. Right now what we're doing though is we're just gonna try to get like a rough pose. So that I know where to draw the hair and stuff. So it'd be kind of insane to do that without having a pose. Just kind of guessing where the hair will fall. Let's see, would Yechi Mama draw the shoulders that pointed? That's another question. No. This one is very round. That one's covered. This one is also pretty round overall. Okay. Let's make this a little rounder. Okay. An artist you admire, Isum? I talked about it a little earlier in the stream, so I'm assuming you came in later. But I'll say it again, since I'm sure there's also some people who are hopping in right now. But yes, Yechi Sensei is a anime illustrator that is one of my favorites, mostly because of the way they draw faces and their coloring and shading, especially in the hair. So that's what we're studying right now, mostly the mostly the face. So I'm not gonna be drawing the body for too long. So I can't tell if it's because of the angle, but Yechi Mama kind of has the boobs sag a little bit, ever so slightly. Even here, they're like not super round and perky. Yeah, here they're a bit saggier. And I'm saying this as an artist, okay? So don't say anything when I'm saying that. Don't say anything about what I'm saying. Got some weight to them. Yeah, exactly. So we're also going to try to implement that. When you want a little bit of sag, what you want to do is you want to have this part be a little bit straighter and then it start to round out over here. That's what you want to do. Honestly, I think I'm gonna have... Let me think. I'll have her wear like a hoodie. I'll have be like a hoodie type of thing. And then should we also do a bunny girl? We should also do a bunny girl. Let's do a bunny girl. Let's do a bunny girl. We're doing a bunny girl. Oh yeah. We're doing a bunny girl. We're doing a bunny girl. Doing a bunny girl. Okay. Alright. Okay. Got it. I noticed that artists like to draw the bunny girl suit differently. Typically with like, how pointed the, or like how much it covers. That might just be the design aspect though. Or like how pointy the bunny suit is. I think I'm gonna actually get rid of the sleeve. I think I will try to just draw it as... That's it. Just as bare skin. Doesn't look great. Hold on. Anatomy, anatomy, anatomy. Anatomy, anatomy, anatomy. This does not look great. Just give me a bit. I need water. Something like that. How deep is her bunny suits? Okay, they go like into, or it depends on the design. See. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. It's nice. There is some squish to them. There is some squish to them. There we go. Yeah, this is a tough angle, actually. I think I have an idea of what I'm doing wrong. The torso is a little wide. Oh, shoulder is a little big. Need to round it out. You can tell I'm locking in because I'm like getting quieter. Like... Okay, there we go. That looks a bit better now. Why does YouTube never inform me? How goes the year today, Blair? Hi, Tristan! Welcome in! You're not late. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're just drawing. We're art studying right now. But my day is alright. I was kind of sleepy earlier, but I no longer feel that sleepy. Okay. Let's see. How do they draw arms? The arms are okay. The arms have a little bit of juice to them, so I'll leave a little bit of a curve. That's great, thank you. Locked in, Blair. Locked in! Lock in! Okay. I feel like this hand can be more slender. So I'm gonna elongate it a little bit. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Then let's get the arm. I think. Like. Okay. So I think most of it is just anatomy issues on my part rather than actually studying. Yachi. draw it, but... Actually, wait, there's a pose with the shoulders a bit higher, right? Like that, yeah. Okay. I think we really just need to keep the shoulders here a bit rounder. Okay, wait, I'm gonna angle this a bit more. So the posing is a little more pleasing. Okay, there we go. How do they drop pits? Okay. Alright. So they're like... They've got some fat to them, but they don't fold. Okay. So it might be different in other illustrations. Yes, the pits for reference, of course. Uh-huh. Yeah. I know I am, are you though? I know what you are, but what am I? I know what you are, but what am I? But what am I? If you want your arms to feel a little less stiff, what's kind of nice is like there's like what's like good to do is there's like usually a little like there's a little bit more meat towards like your elbow, right? When it comes to the forearms, right? So when you draw like the line between like the wrist area and like here, have it dip down a little bit so that it's more noticeable that there's like a bump here, if that makes sense. Because if this was straight and then had the bump, it's not as noticeable because there's like there's less space for it to travel back up. Does that make sense? It made sense to me. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. I think I need to draw... This hand needs to be bigger. Still slightly kind of small. Don't just draw a straight cylinder body. I mean, a cylinder is like it's like a nice base to get an overall like pose in. But if you want more fluidity, like more movement, like gesture in your pose, you have to think about like the subtle curves in the body. This looks good. Damn, now I actually kind of want to render this. This looks nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Blair. I've been excited for the stream. Yeah. What do you think so far? What do you think so far? Okay, we've got an overall pose though, so let's get to the hair now. The hair is gonna be a biggie. A biggie? Trying to get to that what's it? The 3 rendered pieces for your New Year's resolutions. Yeah, I mean that would be nice. Okay, I'm gonna draw the hair on a separate layer because I know I'm gonna be like editing, like changing it a lot. So one thing I'm noticing, let's see. Yeti Sensei. The strands are very thin when they branch out. And they're usually pretty face framing. nothing is ever curving in the same way, it looks like. And if they are, it's angled slightly differently. Kind of in the same way they do eyelashes. And what I mean by that is, like, if we look at this... If we look at this, strand right here. The overall strand is going this way, right? But we have smaller strands all curving inward at slightly different angles, but, like, different curvatures and, like, the same ratio. Does that make sense? That does not make sense, probably. Like... How do I phrase it? Like... So this is strand 1, this is strand 2, and this is strand 3. As you increase the number, the curve of the strand gets curvier. And also the distance too. There's like ratios like that I'm noticing with like strand like individual like bigger strands of the hair when they break into separate parts. Let's see how right I am about that though. Like, it kind of depends on how much you segment each big strand into smaller strands, I think. And you gotta go. See you later, Steven. Good luck with whatever you need to do. Let's see. Like, I feel like the way the strands are placed is actually very calculated. Like, I'm noticing here, like... I'm noticing here, there's like... I'm noticing this negative space here between each strand. It's very, like, the spacing is pretty even. Hammer. Yeah. Like, the strands are never really curving in the same way. The closer they are to the face, at least the face framing ones, like the ones on the side. The ones on the side here. The closer they are to the face, the more they curve. I think that's... Yeah. Like here too, actually. The closer they are to the face, like... the more they curve. That's what I'm noticing at least. Yeah, same here actually. This one is closer, it's curving more. The one down here is a little further, so it's curving less. Makes sense. Face framing. It's face framing basically. Yep. Okay, so let's do that. Let's also look at how they draw bangs. It's also pretty fluffy in general. Depends on the hairstyle though, of course. But one thing that you can definitely notice is where they draw the origin, where the basically where the hair grows out. And it looks like, cause like some artists won't draw like the full line of the strand all the way to where it comes from. Some will just draw like this much and that'll be enough, right? It also depends on how they shade it too. But it looks like with the bangs and even like the side hair, like the strands that frame the face, it's like all very distinct where it's all like coming from, if that makes sense, where it's growing out of the head. So, I think we should mimic that. So anyways, which hairstyle are we doing? I'm going to do... Wait, should I make it a drawing of me? Should this just be me? Should I just draw me? Should I just draw me? While trying to draw it in Yechi Sensei style? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Agreed. Yeah. That'll be fun. Okay. Alright. The point where the hair comes out of is like kind of high on the head. So somewhere around there, I think. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna do that. Keeping in mind how my hair, the design of my hair. I think fluffy. Oh, it's gonna be hard. Bunny soup, Blair, my beloved. Are you sure it's not just like you guys want to see me in the bunny suit? I think this might actually be a good example. Okay. Don't make that too high. Spark a bit lower. I also am on a time limit today, so we're obviously not gonna finish this all in this one stream. So maybe we'll come back to this, but I do want to do more art studies in the future. Of not just Yetzi sensei, but other artists as well. I was actually thinking for my the next artist I would take a look at is actually a VTuber. I don't know if you guys will be able to guess. I feel like you can. She's pretty big. She's pretty big. I feel like you can. Take some guesses right now. Okay, I think this will be a good example of how my hair will look like, actually. This should not be too curved. It's never too curvy, I feel like. It only curves really towards the ends of the hair. So... No, not Ina. Oh, Raura! Yes, Raura. I am thinking of what's it? Studying Raura. Her name is so hard for me to say. Raura. Big cat, yes, big pink cat. I was thinking of taking a look at her art. Next, big cat, big kitty. 92 M Sensei glasses study when? Oh my gosh, I love 92 M Sensei. Oh, one day. But I thought it would be kind of fun to study a VTuber. So we will be doing a VTuber next. Once I'm done with Yetzi Sensei. Oof. I think I'm like falling into the habits of how I draw hair. Trying not to do that. This mouth is off center. Yeah, Mama has great art. Yeah, she also has she's designed outfits for the Hololive members as well too, which I think is really neat. Someone who also likes to design and draw, right? Okay. I think This is where I should think about curvature. I don't think they ever make thick protruding. That's it. Strands like that. Like, you know, sometimes there's like a strand that'll go like that. Right? I'm noticing, at least in this drawing, what would you call it? The center of the curve here. Some people like to make it thicker. Some people like to make it thinner. I think Yechi Sensei likes to make it thinner there, so... Yeah. Didn't she just design the Monhan outfits for herself and Gi? They look amazing. Yeah! Yeah. Zelzer, thank you so much for the super. There's a Blair and Blair Labri fan Discord servers. Yeah, there is one, but this every time this gets brought up, I always have to put the disclaimer. It's a completely it's completely run by fans. It's unofficial. I'm not in charge of it at all, but I am in it. But I don't really partake, or like I don't really talk in there. I'm just there to lurk. So if anything in there happens, I'm not responsible for it. But also that said, please don't do anything that would bring shame to the community, because what you do does reflect me. Yeah. If someone could give me the link for me to copy and paste. Someone has already done it. Perfect. Thank you, Cairo! She's there to spy on us. Yeah. I'm there to spy on you. Spy. I think I'm gonna have like one strand like that. Not too thick there though. Yeah, it's looking kind of nice. Stalking our Twitter accounts isn't enough, huh? I just can't get enough of you, right? Okay, and then let's do this. Mama does a little bit of like air vents. There's like air vents in almost, yeah, in all of these drawings there's like a little bit of an air vent. So we're going to draw air vents too. Air vents are kind of peak. Yeah, I like air vents as well. This could be a little curved here. I need to pee again. What the heck? This shouldn't be as thick though. Yeah, I love how air vents look, but I hate drawing them, especially the bigger ones. Yeah, cause it follows a very specific structure, so you kind of have to imagine it in 3D. Which I think is why they look so cool though, cause it's like a flat drawing, but it's 3D looking. Hey. Like that, I think would look nice. Like have the hair ever so like just hanging. Mm. Yeah, if you get the angle or heights wrong or inconsistent, it's easily noticeable. I feel like Yetzi Sensei makes the air vents a little bit more subtle, but just enough to help it give structure to the hair. I like the resting on the shoulder part. Yeah, me too. And I'm gonna have like the hair like go out like that. Keeping in mind how Yetzi Mama draws the strands. I think this should be a bit lower. Like the way Yetzi Mama draws hair never feels too clunky, if that makes sense. Merge this down. A little scared to do that, but it's fine. I feel like Yetzi Mama would have this like curve that way a bit. Like that. I think this feels very Yetzi Mama. I called her Mama again. I don't even. She's not my mama. She's not my mama. Okay. I think I'm gonna break up this hair a little bit because Yetzi Sensei never seems to have like one hair be too long without having strands kind of like breaking off from it. So that. Yeah. You've been doing that a lot this stream. Oh my god. Were there times where I said it and I didn't even catch myself? Oh no. I bet there probably was. Okay. Then I'm gonna have some hair kind of do this. This Ichimama tends to like I called her mama again! Yetzi Sensei tends to have the hair overlap quite a lot. Like the smaller break off strands. There's been quite a few. No! Kuro Mama is my mama. Kuro Mama is my mama. Not Yetzi Sensei. Ah! Cries, cries, oars, 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 oars. Let's do that. This is gonna cover the hair a little bit, but not too much because the eyes are really important. It's very iconic. Yes. Okay. Strand feels a little long here. Let's trim it a little bit. Okay. I feel like this needs to curve. Feels too stiff. go. Okay. I wonder if this means Blair is leading a double life and is also a VTuber as Yechi as a mama. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, Yechi Sensei, I really like their work. Honestly, I think their VTuber models are very gorgeous. So, okay, yeah, that definitely feels pretty Yechi-esque. Okay. We need to draw the strands like on the longer side from the top. I feel like you would die if you did anything even close to double your work by being 2 VTubers. Yeah, definitely not in one lifetime, but maybe in a parallel universe. I am someone else's daughter, which would be kind of sad though, because I really like being Kuromama's daughter. Now I'm not a psychologist. 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 But you seem to be looking to have a lot of mamas. No, I've only been talking about Yechi Sensei right now. Not true. Not true. Let's see. How does Yechi Sensei draw tied up hair? All of these are mostly down. Can't really see how tied this one here, but okay. We'll just make it so that we also don't really see how it's tied either. It's covered by hair. It's covered by hair. Let's see. Psychologologolist. Blair knows English. I'm certain of it. ESL. EFL? EFL. Okay. This is where we can get really creative with the strands, the fluffy hair strands. So I think honestly, for this, you kind of have to just like draw flowing lines and stuff. So if you try to keep like carving it out, if you try to carve it out, I feel like that's where it gets a little stiff. You need a good balance between the two of like clean, fast, curvy lines and also carving it so that it feels like the strands are intentional in framing the face, but also like free form flowing, because hair is not something that is stiff. But I don't want it to look like I'm like I'm basking in the wind or whatever, so I think what we'll do is we'll do like an air vent thing here too. I need to pee. Frick. I didn't even drink that much water. Go bathroom. What do you love most about drawing? I think most of it is like kind of escapism, because I'm like making something pretty, but I have to put effort into like bringing the image to life, if that makes sense. I don't know, it's kind of hard to say because I've just kind of been doing this all my life, so it comes very naturally to me. Because Sensei also tends to have strands that kind of stick out sometimes. Yeah, like here. There. Might be part of the hairstyle, but... It's definitely an imaginative outlet, yeah. I mean, I feel like, cause like, I mean, I've also really liked anime too growing up, so it's probably related to that as well. Like, I've watched anime as basically as early as I can remember, honestly. Yeah. It kind of feels hard to think of doing anything other than art after you've drilled it into yourself for long enough. Just feels natural, I guess. Yeah, it's like, it's almost as natural as like, what's it, like eating, you know? Like that. I'm gonna draw my ahoge. Ahoge. Trying to keep it slender though. Maybe we'll have this also have some strands too. Yeah. I feel like Yechi Sensei would have strands on the ahoge. Gotta be careful not to say the wrong word. Ahoge. There we go. You starve yourself all the time. But I'm not hungry right now, so it's a little bit different. Let's see. This is difficult. I feel like I am learning from this though. I want my drawings to feel elegant, and I feel like this is coming out pretty elegant in my opinion. I don't know. I don't like how that looks, actually. Let's redo that. Reason why I didn't like that strand that I drew earlier was because it wasn't framing the face. It was kind of going against all the other strands that were, like, the way they were framing the face. So that's why I decided to get rid of it. Go. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Okay. Drawing long wavy hair is kind of difficult, in my opinion. Mostly because long hair, there's not much structure to it. There's more structure to hair that's closer to your face. But the further away it is from your head, it's more reliant on, like, the environment, like what it's resting on, or if there's wind blowing through it. So if you want it to look voluminous, you have to be careful about, what's it, the thickness of the hair too. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. I guess Yechi doesn't really draw many ahoges. Ahoges! I mean, there's like one here. It's like, the thing is, it's not super prominent, actually. Usually. Yeah, and these actually, yeah, there's not really a lot, huh? But I don't know about the other... What's it? The other drawings that Yachi-sensei has, but I think I'll make this... I'll make my ahoge a little smaller then, so it's not as... So it's not as, like the subject? Or the focus? Something that would catch your eye. Pronounced him. Something like this, yes, yes. Is there an artist that you guys, are there any anime illustrators that you guys are fans of that you would like me to study? Can I say one? Yeah, I'm asking. Besides 9 to M, maybe Paco! Oh, Paco-sensei! Yeah, Paco-sensei has a very distinct style, yes. Paco-sensei. Have you ever dabbled in animation? I dabble in 3D. 3D animations, animation specifically. I don't think I could ever do 2D. Paco-sensei. Paco-sensei. Baby, that's so cool. Thanks. Let's see. Bun slash Avec? I don't know if I know them. Those are the gacha characters that Paco-sensei worked on. Let's see. I'm much more of a Western guy influence, so I'm lost on that. Maybe Kagage sensei. Kagage sensei. I don't think I know Kagage sensei. I might know their work if I see it, but let me see. Kakage illustrator. Oh, were they the mama for Rui? Oh. Yes. I see. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I think their style is also pretty distinct. I think the first thing I'm noticing off of Kakage sensei is how soft their shading feels. Like the way they draw feels kind of soft and round. Like it doesn't feel harsh. Are you familiar with Himura sensei? Himura illustrator. I think I'm getting an anime character. Kaku Kuroboshi. Oh, Kuroboshi! Wait, Kuroboshi, isn't that Ina's mama? Yeah. Oh yeah, the way they draw is also very soft. It feels like the way they draw kind of reminds me of what's it? Like it kind of reminds me of like older anime illustrations, if that makes sense. Because I feel like the older anime illustrations are a bit on the softer side. Like the way they shade feels a bit more on the watercolory side, if that makes sense. The way they draw eyes is also very distinct too. Feels very soft. Yeah. Yeah, but I know them more for fake Refrain. Yeah, FGO. I think they also drew for the SAO light novels, no? Okay. I'm gonna adjust the canvas so I can draw the bunny ears. Kamamama for yeah, Kamame! Kamame. I think a lot of people will know Kamame. Kamame Sensei has made a lot of VTubers. They're also a very, very good designer, actually. Very distinct style. Bunny ears. What if I had the bunny ears as like that? What if I had the bunny ears like kind of like the hair piece? Or I could just have them as this too. I like that Yechi Sensei draws the bunny ears very wrinkly. So I will too. I need to pee. I think I curved that too much. Okay. Imagine this is full render. I feel like it'll be kind of fun though, because like I don't have to worry too much about like thinking from my own brain. I just have to kind of mimic how Yechi Sensei does it. Which I feel like it's a little less nerve-wracking because I have like a guide, you know? But this is also kind of just like drawing from reference, you know? That's pretty normal. I should draw more from reference. It'll be less nerve-wracking. Okay. There we go. Very detailed with fabrics. Always love to see that. Yeah, like look at the shading in these. It's so nice. Like they're really getting like the shape of like the wiring in here too, and then how the fabric like folds like and like wraps around it. And here too. These are a bit more on like the puffier side, but like you can still see like the structure of the wiring and how the fabric is on top of it. This one is just wire and lace, but I really like how it feels like wire. It feels like wire. Crazy detail, yeah. I love lace. I freaking love lace. Lace is so pretty. But drawing it is such a pain. Don't even get me started on like shading it and stuff. Okay, the way they draw the headband for the ears is very thin. So we will do that 2. Okay. I do have to wrap this up soon though, because Mama Witch is gonna be home and be like, we're gonna go grocery shopping. Time to refuel on snacks. Yeah, basically every time I go with Mama Witch to a grocery store, I just get snacks. I never ventured into finding any illustrator, but quickly skimming, I like how Nana draws cats in the way she draws PLL in motion. PLL? What's PLL? Be on the lookout for buffalo mac and cheese while out touching grass. I don't think that's gonna happen. I feel like buffalo mac and cheese is maybe too specific. Like, I feel like it's easier to maybe find, like, what's it? Maybe it's easier to find, like, what's that called? Barbecue. Barbecue, mac and cheese. Okay. This angle is not the same, but we're gonna try to mimic the proportions. I'm gonna have the pose be like I'm sitting on my knees. My butt will be sticking out a little bit. And then this will be a little bit more of a side angle rather than like a 3/4 view that we're seeing here. Man, this pelvis area is drawn so well. What the heck? Okay. I think this needs to be a bit higher. The butt is round, but there still is like slight like structure to the roundness. Because the meat on your butt doesn't just... It's not the same throughout. Like, it's not laying on top of your bone the same, like, amount all around the bone. Does that make sense? Hence how I freaking bruised my butt. Because I fell on the side of my butt that had less meat to it. When I went snowboarding. Okay! Looking good. I need to pee. Also some really nice thigh squish. Yeah. Maybe in this one we'll have thigh highs. We'll have thigh highs. And then what we'll do is we'll have like... Oh. What are these called? Little straps. Garter belt? Is this a garter belt? garter strap? Oh. Yeah, it's fat and muscle underneath, so it can be affected by gravity or be more boxy if it's toned. Yeah. That's why actually butts are pretty hard to draw too, because you need to make them look round, but it can't just look like a bubble butt, you know? If it's just the straps, then garters? Not sure. Garter strap. The belt is the part that goes around the waist. Ah, okay. Straps? Strap. Strap? Okay. Alright. I think this is a good place to maybe stop. Maybe. Light belt, maybe. I don't know. You know what it is, though. I don't know what it's called, but we know what it is. Anywho, how are you feeling about this? I think it'll be easier to see if I duplicate this sketch. There we go, make it a little darker. How do you feel about this? Does it feel like Yechi Sensei's work? I feel like I could have made the eyes a little more closer together, but let's flip the canvas actually. Yeah, I think I could have moved this eye a little closer, but I think it's going well. Like it definitely feels like the same style as Yechi. I think the hair I could maybe adjust a bit more, but it's a great start. Yeah, I think so too. But yeah, I think today was a nice focus on like how Yechi Sensei draws the face, like the head. I think maybe next time when we get back to this, the next time we're working on this, we can focus a little bit more on the color choice, which will definitely be a study because I don't know how to do color, so we're going to kind of figure it out together. I feel like the sketching phase, I can kind of... I kind of already know what I'm doing a bit more. So with coloring, I don't know what I'm doing. So the next time we're studying this, I might not be able to explain my thought process as well. But we're off to a good start, methinks. Yeah. Me and color have a long-term beef. Me too. Why does color have hands, man? Well, not literally, but you know what I mean. So, you captured the energy of Yechi's art well, I think. Thank you! Almost there, wow. Thank you. Yeah. A lot of it is in the face, though. I think the way Yechi-sensei draws faces is very distinct, so... Yeah. Okay, anywho, I'm gonna wrap it up here. But we will raid, so please stick around for the raid, and then if you need to leave, you may leave. But I would like to at least support the next streamer that we're going to raid into. Which is... let me see, who's streaming? Who's streaming? Oh, wait! Limina's doing an echo cover right now? Oh. Oh, shoot. Or she just released it, I think. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, but it's also Essie's birthday! Or her birthday stream. I think her birthday passed, but she has her birthday stream. Let's go say happy birthday to Essie. I think it'll... Oh, but the echo cover is so cool too. I can't decide. Do you wanna go? Hi. Who did I? When was the last time I rated Essie? When was the last time I rated Lumina? I think I rated Essie more recently than I rated Lumina, right? Oh, decisions. I'm getting decision paralysis. Drawing looks beautiful. Thank you! Thank you. You rated Lumina? I think a while back. A while back. See, the fact that you're asking right now probably just goes to show how long it's been. Okay, I'm gonna rate into Lumina. I don't remember rating Lumina. I'm pretty sure we rated her quite a while ago. A long time ago. It must have been a while ago, yeah. Okay, we're gonna go say hi to Lumina. Go celebrate her new cover. She's doing karaoke right now, so we will go listen to her sing. Alright, you know the raid message though, right? But actually, wait, before you even go, people are already leaving. People are already leaving. I see the viewer count dropping. Wait, I have a message. So, tomorrow's a very big important stream for me. I would love it if everyone can make it. But it is a little bit later in the day, so I understand if you can't. But we will be having a countdown stream. A countdown stream to the grand opening of my merch store. My very own merch store. I am running it all by myself, just me. So I really hope you can be there so we can open the store together. I feel it's a very big beginning of a it's a beginning of a very big journey is what I'm trying to say. For me, it's very important to me. So yeah, Blair merch that I've made myself and will package myself and send to you myself. A lot of work has gone into this, so yeah, I hope you look forward to it and I hope to see you there. So alright, now you may go. We're gonna raid. Okay. Alright, bye, Cocoon. See you tomorrow. And if not, I'll see you soon. Alright, bye. Mwah. Mwah. Mwah.